Hello, my country people them. As una join, una know the normal routine. Una countryman day about 5 minutes late. Yes, una join, una share, my country people. Apologize, I'll be about 5 minutes late. But una fit bear with me. Say, una countryman be get one or two reasons why he come late, about 5 minutes late today. Honestly speaking, now because I be feel a little bit nauseous. Yes, I be feel like for vomit. So I be make myself a hot drink before I come live. Now why that way I'll be about 5 minutes late or so. So when I join, when I share today, we flag there at half mast. We don't lower the flag. For mourn, they picking the way the Ambazonia terrorists. They murder them for Kumba. Yesterday, the 24th of October 2020. Today, na Sunday, the 25th of October 2020. As una join, una let the world know. I see una my country people them, una share them. Today, I go play for una some audios them, and I no go show una the videos for the massacre yesterday because not the platform this, but for all my country people they did for WhatsApp broadcast, we go don't share all those videos for una. And for all the country people they also there for our Facebook page and WhatsApp broadcast as well. We now go don't get the link where I share them on the Facebook page, and that link it will take you to www.countrypeople.com, and then you follow the link for watch the videos then about the massacre for Kumba, where it happened yesterday, the 24th of October 2020. We'll not ever forget this date. So after the massacre yesterday, the Prime Minister, His Excellency Chief Dr. Dion Gute, he will call an emergency meeting. Minister of Defense Bidede, Minister of Territorial Administration, also get Rene Sadi, Minister of Communications, and also the boss for Gendarmerie. They be present, and they will discuss a way forward with the security crisis for the Anglophone zone, especially for Kumba. And they will send a multi-ministerial delegation for Kumba, for not just assess the situation, but for condone with the, for mourn with the people, and also for give them reassurances, and also help with situations. For example, give them some supplies and whatnot, and any assistance the way they need them. So the government they do their part in that way, and also I feel guarantee when I say it is so, based on my own personal investigation and other sources them. The state authorities, they be ready for make sure say the cowards them where they carry out this terrorist attack against innocent school picking them, they no go unpunished. For this particular set of criminals, even the DDR is not for them. This one they don't go beyond rehabilitation. Now, animals, wild, dangerous animals, the way the whole of that gang, if you be Amber Boy, we come off of Kumba, you could go down. It is as simple as that with the pound kumkum. Because for this atrocity, we now go understand, we now go confirm code. So my country people them, I no could take too much of our time. I could go straight for deliver when I wait away. I can't deliver them today. When a presentation on the terrorist attack we happened for Kumba yesterday, the 24th of October. I could play for now some audios and some videos as well. I'll come to that later. But I go start by playing for now these 3 audios you wanna see for here. So these 3 audios them now they go help for explain for now what really happened. The 3 audios them now reaction from eyewitnesses them on the ground inside Kumba, and then we will lead on follow up for explain for giving them my own personal opinions as well, and also for explain 1 or 2 other things for keeping in touch with what way to go on. I want to thank all the people that were there here already. Haja Black Lake, Dion Jane, you get Amber Frustration, Amber Gosni, Gad, Usa, Charavum Kraidai, and AB Moon the Day, Anne Marie Walters, I see you. Make all when I can gather here today, when I make sure so when I share this video, and then we will begin with the audios then, where they come out from ground zero themselves. But before I play this audio, I want me to understand say, after the terrorist attack atrocity yesterday, the idiots, we call itself say, Meme Defense Council Chief or whatever, where real name now Paul Nilong, where be based for Germany. If we make some audio inside the Kosala or na Fiango WhatsApp group, they try to deny say they don't know who committed that terrorist atrocity, but we don't confirm them. Say the begin the way they carry out that atrocity, they work now under Paul Nilong, under the so-called interim government, and they picking them the commander from Malinde camp under this idiot where they call and say shit no white blast General Car. Not them commit this terrorist atrocity. Okay, my country people them. When I listen to the audios them, I will make sure that the volume be high enough for now. When I listen.
It's I say we don't go money. We go now show we go store because one load. So the witness we motor come from dollar come more load. Some by my way enter Kosala for morning. He can tell we say he don't enter for Kosala. He see that boy they arrange guns them. So the one even see bike. He beg and they leave it, they tell him not enter again for them. Now we can't tell he can't tell you for Coco store say that boy never go so they prepare for commode.
I hope so when I don't hear that one. Now eyewitness report that on the ground. These guys them for Kumba, they be know about this terrorist attack. They be know say Amber boys they prepare for something. When I listen to the next set of audios.
So that kind of thing we don't know. We say I will make patrol there outside gendarme and police. So that we say oh one can attack na demo. And that guy can tell that it should not be up to an hour. We only one should not hear how we by people picking the run come school now running. That kind all schools and picking the run past. How has it been? What is happening? They say Amber don't come with some school. Amber don't come with some school for them. They can't keep picking them. Just can't keep picking them just like that. Should go on. That means we don't understand the thing. All man confused.
Someone I don't hear. They no talk say military. They say Amber don't come for school. Can't keep people them. Now they picking the way they come out for that school. They run. Now wait that way they talk. They cry. They go say Amber don't come for school. Can't keep picking them. Amber don't come for school. Can't keep picking them. Next audio.
Now we don't shoot down, we don't touch the atrocities. We take back there, we don't go check out. Before that diaspora already say we're down, so all that diaspora were down. Before the one the way they jump, because the school get now three. I think it's 3 stories. So now the one they were up, they see Amber they were down with that gun as Amber they shoot because the guys they were spraying bullets inside the classrooms. So that one they never up, they just jump. That kind of jump from that side. Some they jump so far on touch stone them. Some that kind of injury, a lot of injuries. The Amber they finish spray their bullet, so they turn go them back. Just imagine. Because the one which kind of drug they fit take and we not fit make man act the kind of way. They don't make a means the whole Fiango, the whole Kumba don't vex. I know in fact that boy no ever see good.
Okay, so when I don't hear. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no what's the word I'm looking for? Ain't no there in two minds. Ain't no 100% saying na Amber. They picking the way they can't shoot them, the targets, the victims. They as they run the go house, the workers shout, they say Amber, they don't can't keep picking them. Amber, they don't can't keep picking them. Eyewitness reports on the ground that they talk with it. Amber boys, they don't can't keep picking them. They know, and they don't see the picking them before they go carry out the attack. And they see the picking them again after they carry out the attack. Because they can't pass now for their front. And I go make the point abundantly clear. So now if you read what I put them on the screen, I said the local population, they be know. Say Ambazonia terrorists, they be go attack. Before the attack happened, they know because they see them. What did they do? The guy actually explained an info they say this, so they be feed them say they go attack the military. As if even that military, knowing a woman born them. Even that military, knowing that human beings, knowing that Cameroonians them, they know they bleed. Even that military when I be things say and they go attack them. Knowing that Anglophones, they just be them so carefree. Say, oh, maybe they go attack the military. It now the state of affairs that inside Cameroon now where it be normal. It be normal. They just see armed gang on top of Okada, play about 4 Okadas and they pass the go with guns. They just, maybe they go attack the military. Now, normal, everyday situation that now. It be normal for them. Hi. Okay. So now listen, I will play for now these audios already below here. This one, they come on now from the Ambazonia terrorists, their own WhatsApp group. As soon as I know we're inside the WhatsApp group, we monitor their conversations. And if you now want to know for a fact, saying that them carry out their atrocities, we now go check out Facebook, for instance. When they start for the try for defend themselves, they know they even condemn what way happened. They just talk na military do one. Now all that way they try to do. That one you feel just know so they be on the defensive. And I will come, hopefully I will remember I can't talk about this point again for explain for now why would they be on the defensive and the role where we would don't play for put them on the back foot so that they now at a defensive position rather than for be offensive. For 2017, 2018 and even 19, they will be on the offensive. Today, we don't peg them back to a position where they be very defensive now because we don't successfully expose their terrorism and the atrocities them to the international scene. And now why that way? Now they be on the defensive. Now they try to clear their name, but they not go work because we get the victims that they testify. Even the perpetrators of the crime, they still there alive. They talk to their friends. And we know. Sooner or later, the videos, they will come out. Themselves, they always record their own atrocities. Them sooner or later, they go come out. And if they come out, the Eritatos and the Tapang Bank Bareta and Ayabachos of the world, Sako, Chris, and they don't go publish them. But when we countryman get them, we go see them. I will make sure so we see them. Yes. Okay, my country people. Some person determines say my voice be low. I hope so when I understand why my voice be low. Because I know they're in high spirits. But yeah, I could play the audios for now. Now listen.
Man, make this thing clear. This thing don't overgo too far. It don't overgo too far. And if we keep on with the things that this every day, we'll give one with a change narrative. Take this narrative, take a mix up, accuse, blame everything on La Republique. That thing they go like that. We no go fit for do this thing for long. Me, I no go like to associate myself with anything where we don't become terrorism. If this thing don't get discipline, okay, then when I move around, what you want to do. But me, man, don't ever call me for tie me for anything. Say it don't catch some black leg. Because black leg then they for the when that francophone they are never here. I don't hear say they go catch mayor, catch police, all police they kill them, all business people they kill them, all kind of people they catch them, all one municipal way they make where they catch them. Now only anglophone them. Why would I not the target La Republique them? Why would I see Brazil will not target Brazil? Will not go target the people where they don't buy open of license? What does that one mean? We got to give our people their freedom for do their business. We got to find we got to open that border, that Nigerian border may be free. Where all the parts that they go bring to the inside clandestine. When till the caco the enter clandestine, we not go get money. We not just make everything difficult for all of them. That means say we not put them in hostage, fight among ourselves, go get after una civilian, harass them, ask them for ransom. What the way we got to do? What you want could do? We don't say no, they mobilize this, we could move this boys and go put them for separate angle. Where they do call the fight like gorilla. They know 1 year. The people they don't mobilize the fight. They mobilize the fight, they go take a hostage. They should not for they don't know even what to do. They don't even know what to take the soldier then do. What you will they say I'm now. Ma tell you something. Ma tell you something. If we not continue with this way, me man not call me again. Me man not take a phone, call me again. Me man not call me again. Me I do my own thing and for different way.
So when I don't hear that one it come out, now the Amber themselves they talk inside their own WhatsApp groups then. I will play the next one when I listen.
You don't come back again, can't say IG don't talk say. Now the thing that with me I not lie for year. You come back can't talk say IG don't talk say. You fit tell me how many people were there for the IG where they carry that gun over and they carry it for down. You fit tell me how many people were there for the IG where they don't suffer the damage with this fighter they don't suffer for down. You fit tell me how many. If you mention me only one, I will tell you what I will tell you something. If you tell me how many people where they don't how many people were there for IG where they don't cut their hand. If you tell me how many people where they don't behead their family, if you tell me how many people where they don't catch them in that black lady when an IG for diaspora, if you tell me how many IG where they don't die when a fighter for ground, if you tell me, if you tell me one of those IG them or whether not me or not whoever, where I will tell you say me I don't die or someone don't shoot my house or someone don't go cut my farm, me I will give you answer. Now that thing I don't tell when I say if we not fight, if we not be politicians. When I leave the struggle, stand for corner. If we want to build a military, we act conventional, we act under the international norm. If we don't want to, we leave them.
Yes, my country people, them. I hope that one will be abundantly clear for Una. Now they argue amongst themselves whether they be terrorists or not. And the only reason where they don't arrive at this position, where themselves they call themselves terrorists, now because of the work where we, Blacklegs, we don't do on Facebook. So that one a bonus and congratulations for all Una for the wonderful job we Una don't do for the share the message, for constantly and consistently call them exactly what they be, terrorists. When I listen to the next audio.
See, I will still go back to my statement. Whether people they be confused what the way armed revolutionary war be. This armed revolutionary war will not get her. Will not be conventional military. Will not be guerrilla fighters. Will not the fight na guerrilla war. And the target no be political. Will not go for be politically driven. Will not go for choose what way politician they tell you say you do before you go keep that revolution go on. The time will be started in our direction. That will be the goal. Will not be the cash no Ambazonia naka. I never ever send people say when I go cash Ambazonia and the naka. If you notice me, I don't ever talk. I don't ever send this message for some cold way where we not understand her. We not still get out, we not work at the fight. When you see them, then I tell you that picking the way we don't throw them for Fiangoso. They get family and people the way they stand by, they see the atrocity we don't commit them. All them are black leg. All this they don't be that black leg. Enter for that area now, you see whether they know chop you like they know go chop you like white card. How you go turn your community against you? Then you be talking that I tell you say turn your community against you. You way you get for ground, you not be tactically for understand the thing. Look, war, you get to look war broadly. You don't look war that only because somebody tell you or Yingfo tell you or Demand tell you say you go do so. You don't understand? If you don't have the strategy and you don't understand.
Una yeno, e call a name for day. Yingfu, you name na Yingfu Sangong. For una we una understand it very well. Now, one of the Amber shit no white blast so-called leaders them where they did for diaspora. Now you talk so when I feel here, it's a self vex. It don't tell these boys them, the Amber boys and for this group, say because of the terrorist atrocity where they don't commit for Kumba, make themselves they pass for Kumba now make usiam. Say they don't successfully turn the whole community for Kumba black legs. And that is the truth. So this broadcast today, I'll tell when I'm saying that the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, the only good thing that where it will come out of this terrorist attack for Kumba, said they don't successfully radicalize the population of Kumba. For that terrorist attack will happen yesterday, I guarantee you say we will get at least nothing less than 1,000 black legs. And I mean active black legs. No, than the black legs the way that they just can't post for Facebook. No, I mean active black leg where you go pick your phone, call military. Yes, at least 1,000. And we only need now one black leg in each quarter. We'll see whether Amber will pass today. Now all that, it continue.
War, guerrilla war, then you live up. Don't tell me, say, I tell you, say, what I tell you? Or Yinfu tell you, say, or Foncha tell you, say, or Sako tell you, say, or Ayaba tell you, say, or whoever tell you, say, how many of them don't lost family for this? They don't call how many of their finger. They said, tell for this, tell una rubbish, una don't even understand it. They create something where una go after La Republic, their own target, sabotage their economy, choose cherry pick their military target them. Una start go after una own civilian. The way they get black leg, they carry road. Go for that place. That means say una be ready for take gun, enter for that fiangona. Start to shoot everybody for them because all of them don't turn black leg. Any one of una they see them for them, they go start calling una say una be black leg. Now who cause them?
Good.
Una dey think, una see common sense no dey una, common sense no dey una, water dey una head. I beg. Go shoot them for, go do them for me. They go do them for your quarter. Anytime when they hear say you be there in now after you know say any man for that quarter will be in a black leg. All man for that quarter where you not be the last so where you not be the talk, it see you, it go finish you. So that you not get the thing for your head.
So when I don't hear, none of themselves they confirm the rise of the black legs. When I listen to the next audio.
Me, I want to say that common sense we will not get on our way to the worry we. When you don't be short of idea, sit for your room. No say you don't be short of idea. Nobody can begin to attack people for social media where you don't know nothing where you want to do. You don't even know how the route they go. Look at what the way you don't become. I dey look this social media, I dey bleed, I dey cry. That why I be frustrated for this thing too much. That because of the way the thing began for being no better so you did now. You have to imagine what the way it really happened. Anytime when we hear say we're picking the one go school, we take that political drive way there for diaspora. We don't hold them for 3 years. We handicap all our business system, all our people the way that they do small business, whether they go small work. Even we not CDC. Allow that picking when I begin to keep that picking and I try me they go carry the thing of CDC, begin to sell them, or you can make their money for they free. When I don't already destroy La Republic, they don't get money again for that CDC. Now what people get for profit for they. If when I catch up for now banana is now what people they for go the profit for them, even a tip, even thing for them, even a tip computer for them. If you go destroy administrative office, motor de what people go tip India for them, when I still kill them. Say they don't take La Republic property. Ma tell you something. When you do this revolution, if you don't know economic sabotage, if you don't know what to be your target, you know see your target and your civilian. You are not a fighter. You don't lose the war. You are more than a terrorist. That is that is the truth. Because I don't see we did only after black leg.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Bamileke, the Francophone, the way they stay for one neighborhood?
They do it.
What about the businesses, the way they open up for market and other places? When I don't know their houses. What about that school where when I this picking the way when I go clear? Why would I not go for night go?
It even talk about Bamilekes and people the way they open their shop. Why are you even thinking about that? When I say when I be military, when I say when I be fighting a war, why are you thinking about those civilian targets? Why you not ask them to go for the military base? They don't know what's Gendarmerie Day. They don't know what's the governor's mansion day, the SDO's office. They don't know what's the divisional officer day, the police, the gendarmes. Why they not go attack and target those kind of targets? Why did they go after the soft target, small school picking them for school? When I listen to the next thing we want to talk, say why they not even go burn the school? No. Why you not go burn na gendarmerie? Why you go burn na school? Why not the gendarmerie? Yes, Beltus. When I share them, when I listen to the next audio.
Sometimes the job, let's say, when they act, let's say, when they work together with La Republic, say, when I help finish all Ambazonia population, there, man. When the job, let's say, La Republic don't just use a tactic. put some people, they use the politics for diaspora, put una for a situation where una go for help them, for kill all Ambazonia, so that me they can't replace them, because for the reasons we me at the see, instead, una they bypass la Republic, una go catch Anglophone and kill her. Una even go for even military, for police, una they find an Anglophone military, kill her. Una go for gendarme, una find an Anglophone gendarme, una kill her. Una go for administrative office, una find an Anglophone civilian, una kill her. Una go for go catch mayor, una find an Anglophone mayor, una kill her. Una want go catch SDO, una Anglophone SDO, una kill her. Una when la Republic they plenty, plenty, and now yes, so no one SEO, the other SEO, they say, when I go find governor, when I will find an Anglophone governor, what way when I want to, how when I want me to explain that for una?
Good question.
Why when I want to explain that for una? When I target, now the administrative blocks there. When I shut all the administrative blocks, I don't mean I say when I kill civilians. When I shut all their, anything where they provide la Republic revenue. Una shut them down. I don't mean say when I go attack una civilians. Those people when they call and say black legs are victims of the same situation we wanna create. Now when I get to find way for make a better relationship with those people than with it. When I don't already destroy their financial
source of income.
When I don't destroy them, when I don't break them, when I don't take away everything where they get. When I don't take away, when they don't get free movement, they don't feel go school, they don't feel go businesses, they don't feel do nothing. And then when they still go again, when they behead them, when the people for Gabu, go kill Gabu, go kill. When I come for Ambazonia, when I kill. When I wedding send it, when I target, when I take on our own military, when I point on our own people, then when I target them, when I kill. When I attack on our own fighters, then when I kill. What is that one go mean? All these things where they tell when I say school, non-school resumption is a strategy. We set out like a strategy for take and penetrate this guerrilla war. When you don't create this fight, when you don't create armed group, the armed group they don't be for ground. Their thing where they get, the only thing we get for the master are doing. If you go hit CDC, you did instead tell your people they say when I enter for them, when I walk, when I take rubber for them for free. If you go hit Pamo, oil, you make your city your civilian they enter for they work for they for free, take their oil, they come out go there for free. If you go they even bring oil they say can't give una. Say una get and una work for them una go back una can't give my own too. They go for a banana X, they hit them, una make them they go for them, una no go begin to hit them. If una no say that thing no fine. Una no say una no want that una go destroy the company. When you see your people they say na beer, you know they go kill the other people they una go find brothers, una find that brothers motor una knock them down. You know understand? If una see and say una no want francophone them, una go after the francophone them to set their own businesses, they would have shop them. Una no go after una own people their shop. Waiting una want make a tell una. Eh? Una no see that one the logic that una begin to give una people them pass it and make them know who una the target them, but they don't know who una the target. They don't say una the target them. They go hide with that people, and when they see you pass, they will say, "Oh, that people they talked off. We don't know who will die tomorrow." They go call the police and you that for day.
Exactly.
So that means they take you out of the game. You mean not the beach. Double say man for instance has he say tiger sleep on the door. Even the tiger, the tiger na pussy. He go no see that tiger. This will find na for killer. He go find anywhere for say me take that tiger eye. So now so they see una now. That's so una don't be that monster terrorist.
Una yeah. Okay. Before I continue, when I just hear what way you talk na Yingfu Sangong na Ambazonian inside their own WhatsApp group. What you talk, it did tell the Amba boys themselves when I don't become monsters, terrorists. May when I hear that one, but what way me and not fit understand for the life of me. Na say inside the Cameroon government, and I did talk about at the level of ministers, politicians then, they no fit bring themselves for call a spade a spade. They no fit bring themselves for talk say these Amba boys them are terrorists. Honestly, yesterday for 7:30 news, CRTV journalist a go called them say unidentified armed men. Honestly, someone the day where they talk say the separatists, they are terrorists. So would they in a situation where Cameroonians them all over, be it the Francophones or the Anglophones or whichever one, okay, they not be capable for accept basic reality. Now only me, when a countryman and we the black legs on social media, we don't tag them as terrorists because they deserve for be called terrorists. We don't consistently call them what they are. But you get people, them politicians, them inside Cameroon, people the way they aspire for be president for this country. They actually see a gang of terrorists. They enter inside school where school picking the day for day they go for learn on a Saturday. They no break no laws, no rules. Even Amba, their own stupid illegal rules, they no break them because on Saturday they go them for school. Even though that school it be an illegal school, a clandestine school where it not be registered with the state. That notwithstanding, they enter for day. They massacre, they shoot indiscriminately at dozens of people them. So when they jump through the window, fall, they don't even know whose way did they go. Upon all of that, you get a CRTV journalist, enough it bring itself to calling them terrorists. Then what's the point? Where are we going? You get people the way they go shit on for day on media, TV or whatever, from our chiefs, parliamentarians, political leaders, religious leaders, they no fit even condemn a terrorist attack when they see the terrorist attack. And not even talk say, may they talk say na Amba boys. No, may they just talk say, that thing will happen for Kumba, na terrorism, na terrorist attack. They cannot even bring themselves to saying that. Even CRTV, for tell you the level of incompetence. And now why that would they for whose would they today? Would deserve Ambazonia terrorism and country people them. That is the truth. Now the only conclusion that 4 years of terrorizing our people would not even talk say, hey, these guys are terrorists. We would just agree and accept that fact. Even if you believe in the beginning, say they be fighting a just cause. But all the evidence for October 2020, a show for you, say whoever carry out that attack. I know some people, they go come for that, they go try to play the game of what if, or they play the game of what about. They say, what about Gabu? What about? Okay, maybe we take up Gabu. Even if you want to talk about Gabu, the people, the way they commit that crime from Gabu, they be there on a military mission. They will go on a mission for go hunt terrorists. Okay? They be there out for go hunt and eliminate terrorists. Now, why that way they be even there out in the first place? They be no say they go expect confrontation. Now, why that way they be armed? Okay. So they go commit that act and then they try to cover their tracks because they know, say what way they do, it be wrong, it be barbaric. Now, why that way they try to lie, they try to cover their tracks, they go lie for their superiors, which is in itself, it's a crime. For you as a military person, for lie for your superior officer, it's a crime where you go court-martial and then prison for. So now, they picking them, the terrorists, the way they go kill school picking them for Kumba. Where were they going? Were they going to attack a military base? No. Were they going for military confrontation? No. From the time when they shut down, they assemble themselves, they gather their weapons, they load the weapons, they arm the weapons, they climb on top of the Okada, they be no fully well said they go now for school. They be no fully well said the people, the way they go meet up and for school, now teachers and students. It be been a cold, meditated, cold-blooded, calculated terrorist attack where they specifically go for that school for kill school picking them. So you know if it equate them with even what will be happening from Gabu, because for Gabu, they no be deliberately done down. They talk say, we know this picking, we know this picking, we know this picking, now that picking them, now that school picking them, we go for go kill them. No. But now what that will happen for Kumba. So you know if it even equate the two. Okay? Okay, my country people then. Before I want to continue like I be the talk, we Anglophones, now we solve this problem. And we will solve the problem by first admitting the problem where we get them. The problem where we get them, no be Anglophone crisis. When Amber terrorists, they behead Madame Ayafo Florence, it had nothing to do with Anglophone crisis. When Amber terrorists, they be catch 39 ADF terrorists, they compromise them all for Bui. That was not the Anglophone crisis. When Amber terrorists, they kill 18 of Sokadef Amber terrorists for Munyenge, that was not Anglophone crisis. When Amber terrorists, they killed the Guzang massacre, that had nothing to do with Anglophone crisis. Where we will get them? Na Ambazonia terrorism. And when your house is there on fire, you go stop for the chase mice. You go stop for the find arata. It no matter even if that arata it be chop all your bush meat. It no matter even if that arata it be the chop your toes. It no even matter if the arata it don't chop your whole leg. If your house day on fire, you go stop for worry about that arata because you get a bigger problem. So Anglophone crisis is nothing compared to what we experience them today. Be it, and I accept and I agree, say marginalization exists inside Cameroon, but the terrorism where it exists inside the northwest and the southwest region, it be brought by Anglophones in the name of Ambazonia. We not be get with terrorism. Yes, marginalization, but they nobody kill we. Yes, we will get slow economic growth, but they nobody kill we, but we will get small growth. We will get small roads. We will get some schools where they will function. Some of we have to talk better grammar like how they talk today because they are go school for Cameroon. The Tapang Eric Tato Yabachowe, the worker call themselves native doctors. Now because they go for school inside the same Cameroon. So regardless what way you want to think about that country, it provides a good education where some of you go get doctorate degree on top of that foundation where they give you inside that same thing and go for Kumba. Yes. So when I don't turn now and stop, make other people that are picking, they don't benefit from that same education where when I don't benefit from. The Anglophone crisis is nothing for us to worry about right now. One number one problem, na Ambazonia terrorism, my country people them. I go play this next audio before I will come back. I can analyze one or two things and we go talk. Now listen.
See, ma tell you something there. When I don't destroy Ambazonian civilians, our community, their livelihood, when I work with La Republic for do so. But when I want to do, when I do ignorant because when I be politically driven, when I know they act with the international norm. When I don't destroy the livelihood of our own civilians, when I keep them stagnant, they don't even keep breathe. They sleep, they need sleep, they open their eye. Because they talk now, it's an amber, they can military they come, amber they come, military they come, amber they come, military they come. Because military they come and shoot indiscriminately, kill civilian, kill picking and kill. When I still go, when I go shoot indiscriminately, kill civilian, kill picking them. That one I wish can sense that. Then, as I said, black leg, every day, Ambazonia, when I don't bury him, say that one, I catch and black leg, he give information for La Republic. Every day, Ambazonia, black leg. But me kill the day for market, then they give una money, una take up. Then when I walk cash Ambazonia, when I black leg. Come on, they don't open shop there for market, una pass the market, una let the burn up. But when I work and fight Anglophone, they win a black leg. When I pick, your mommy want go sell this for they don't call it. They say, me they give that money. Me bring that money. Me bring that money. Quick, if you don't bring that money, when they me top for it all. When they even write books to send them for them, say when I write letters send them for them, say any community must contribute 1 million. I don't hear all that thing. When I still do one, when I know we stop them. That is terrorism.
Exactly.
You terrorize master, you deny say me no make no business for this kind of time. You deny say me no send a pikin for school. He agree. He sacrifice everything for say make it be like you. You be soldier, they never be soldier. You then have to protect them. When a military for a country, it protect a civilian. It try to make sure say a civilian they be safe, they get a good well-being, they be protected, security financially, they be security, their business, their movement be secured. Not be your own matter. You are not a politician. You are not a politician. You are a military, and the military for any country they have to protect. So waiting will be then as when I set nobody overlook the politics for school. No school resumption. It no get nothing to do with this thing we want to do. It has nothing to do. If the thing overhurt you, if you see brother race, there is some money get up for a store. No destroy that my store because that money. Never meet the man, meet the people that consume other one. You go find a place where they go or tower that motor where they bring that thing for cash supply. Put them down. That motor no come again. Next time motor no will come again. Francophone they carry their motor they enter for when I live and when I find Anglophone on Naka. Francophone they were there for taxi, they work up for inside Bamen, they work up for Kumba, work up for day. When I leave them free, when I find Anglophone, when I naka. When I don't ever hear someday, some man show me something. That means these people again are just they use na Mexico when or they make or they make when they see they don't trace on Mexico when they get for the scene now let Anglophone advocate. When I help them now. When I help them, so that me they assimilate us. When I don't keep us a population, don't really. When I want to come on, they bring now only that francophone. They when I don't live a million did that they go test no worry. All that thing is been a mistake. We'll go fix them back. When I start to talk French, or when I, by force when I go talk French.
Okay, my country people then. Now the same Amber fools and that way they talk, they advise their own Amber boys them. They say they don't get common sense and whatnot. Of course they don't get common sense. Many of these speaking them, who's how when I go collect them? Maybe na ex-convicts, when I go broke na prisons for move them, like Ikeku, it be been a prisoner before Amber. Like the picking the way they caught Madame Ayafo Florence in neck for Pingin. What's how they know Madame Ayafo Florence? Because it be been a warder for Bamenda Central Prison. Yes. Then when I come, she don't wanna the surprise. Say the Pekin they no fit take instructions. Say the Pekin they commit terrorist atrocities them against their own communities them. I don't feel understand whether not because they wanna dull past the word dull, where when I no be see this coming. But time some of we be trying for one mona more than 2.5 years ago. Say these boys them are terrorists. Now wait till this way they do for our communities back home. When I call way blacklegs. When I tell we say make we not tarnish the image of una revolution. And when I be succeed at that time for 2017, 2018, when I be succeed for silence a lot of people, when I be succeed with terrorist threats, when I be tell people then say this, so when I go burn their houses them, so people they no talk. When I be, even though Amber boys they commit Kumba kind atrocities them against what people them, no man no be fit talk. Because wait they talk about the fear of the unknown. Now so we Anglophones will call them. We don't learn big Anglo-Saxon grammar. Fear of the unknown. Instead for just talk say the fear of Ambazonia terrorism. That is it. They talk say unknown. Just like today, after the same Amber terrorists, they go for Fiango for that school. They go massacre, picking them. They shoot indiscriminately at picking them. Between the ages of 10 and 15. They just shoot them randomly and then run go. Cameroonians, they still not bring themselves to calling it terrorism. Awashan Giuna. Una deserve Amber. 100%. Una deserve Amber. Because una not even be ready for call them out. For toxic. So this thing be bad. If not, we condemn killing innocent picking them for school. They not be there for no political rally or anything where it be anywhere related to politics. They not be even there for government school. That school no be get no military. We not even condemn that one. We not even call them for what it is. Say na terrorist attack. We not fit call them so. Then where are we going? You go. Then some people they message me from my WhatsApp. They say, "Countryman, I don't see American embassy. Don't they condemn? Why they never arrest Eric Tato?" I tell you, say, "Thunder fire you. Me America arrest Eric Tato." People the day inside Cameroon government where they never first call Ambazonia and say they be terrorists, but you want me America come out can wipe when I last for Cameroon. The government don't declare them a terrorist organization. CRTV journalists they deny for call them terrorists. Yes. For London here, when I don't hear, one man, he carry a cutlass. No be gun, he carry cutlass. Go for London Bridge. He stab 3 people them. One and 2 die. 2 people them. It be been the biggest terrorist attack for London where they play them for news for 1 week. No man, no drink water for this country. Terrorism, terrorist attack on London Bridge, terrorist attack on London Bridge, when a one man will cutlass. But for Cameroon, 12 people then, with machine guns, they go kill 7 on the spot, and then injure dozens more. Our own journalists, they not even call them say terrorists. Yes, that is Cameroon for you. And then, after they read that news, I hear say they woke up begin play their Makosa them for CRTV, when the country is a national mourning. They begin to play their Makosa or some nonsense like that. They don't care. Una no worry about America. The problem na inside Cameroon. Una not even worry about the Francophones. The problem na Anglophones. Una the work talk about Black Lives Matter. Black lives don't matter. It doesn't. It don't matter for una. You yourself when na una the kill them. Does your life matter? No, it doesn't matter. So when I want me now, who can make me your life matter for you? When you no care about your own life, you no care about your neighbor, your own life, you no care about your brother, your sister, your own life. Who should then care about your life? When you look in the mirror, ask yourself, do I matter? Does my life matter? If I were to die today, so some person go cry, some person go even miss me. Ask yourself, if police they shoot you down on the road, or Amber they shoot you down on the road, who cares? Ask yourself that question. You where you live for Kumba, for Bamenda, for Manfe. You where you there right now for Batibo, for Bui. Ask yourself, look in the mirror and say, if they gun me down today, like how they gunned down those school picking them, the question is, who cares? Who go care? And then before you want to find out who go care about if they kill you, ask yourself, say, did you care when they kill other people then? Did you care? Time when you see Madame Ayafo Florence video, or did you just go to Facebook and instead try to insult people and then make the situation be worse? We not even come together as a people for can condemn something where all man knows it be wrong. We cannot even come to that agreement. For talk say what will happen for Kumba yesterday, now terrorism, we cannot even agree on that. And I didn't even talk about the international community. You get a France 24 where they don't post them, they say that terrorism. Wait, I'll show you. I like to talk my thing with evidence. I show so I'll get that screenshot where France 24 they send them out, where they make a Twitter post. If I'm not mistaken, wait. If I'm not mistaken, a day here, there, I ain't that. Now France 24 that. Okay? They call and say, wait, terrorists. Now Europeans than that. They tell una, say, what will happen for una country, na terrorism. But una own journalists inside the same country, when una own taxpayer funds, they go for una. They no fit even call them, say, terrorists. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. It doesn't matter. You don't matter. You are rubbish. You are nonsense. You be rat, cockroach. The first step on you pass, begin go. No man no go blink. Your neighbor no go even cry. No man no go even know self say they don't step on that cockroach. No man no go know because your life no matter for you. And your life no matter for you because your neighbor life it no matter for you. Now the whole community is supposed to cry that picking them. So that if now you they kill them tomorrow, all man to go cry. But because when I no cry, the next person, who go cry you? Black lives matter. When I not even agree. Say na terrorism. We are not even call them saying terrorism. People did work at all the levels of politicians. Did work at use very colorful language. Did work at use all that small grammar where they go learn them. Whether for journalism school, or na Usa, or for Boya, or na for Yaoundé, whatever stupid, some kind clueless bunch of idiots they teach una for school. Whether na wait to they teach una, so when they call themselves political scientists or they say they do journalism or they do na they study na politics. Una not even get una self together for see that Pekin. Look at that Pekin in face, and then tell me the crime we commit him. And then tell me say any person we attack that Pekin no be terrorist. And yet you know to bring yourself to acknowledging say the Pekin way person will look at that Pekin for eye and then pull the trigger. Say no be terrorist. And you cannot even, you go for national stage, for media, where you get the power for speak on that Pekin behalf. You be that Pekin voice. And the way they don't kill them. You go for that, you know if you even bring yourself to acknowledging, say this Pekin they be under terrorist attack. You know if you call them, say that, I don't even care whether you talk, say, whether you take the Cameroon position, say, Amba terrorists, they kill them, they kill the Pekin them, or you take any other position. But the fact now say, these Pekin they be deliberately targeted. It not be a coincidence. Say it is so, they be pass or it be an exchange of gunfire and then they by mistake kill the Pekin them. No! The people, the way they kill that school Pekin them, they be come out for their house, chop flop. They load their guns them. They arm the guns them with one specific goal in mind. Their mission, it be been for go for school, for go kill school Pekin them. That one a terrorism. I don't care who do the act. That one a terrorism. Can we just accept that? Say a terrorist act that? It be premeditated. Na cold blood murder. And for achieve a political aim. That is terrorism. Any person we don't know the definition of terrorism, go for Google. Google them. If you get smartphone, if you watch me now, you surely get an Android or iPhone. Google them. Stupid Cameroonians. Dull people them. All the way to the level of journalist, lawyer. Some of una serve na ministers them. Una not bring una selves to calling it what it is. Say whoever killed those Pekin them, they don't commit an act of terror against the ordinary civilians of Cameroon, school children. And whoever commit that terrorist atrocity will face the consequences of the law. Even American embassy, a Twitter. I don't know whether the Cameroon state authorities them. Una think say the Kumba 2 subdivision, Fiango, it get parliamentarians, it get MP. I sure they get them, but when I don't see their statements, do they have Twitter? Do they have Facebook? Do they care? You don't matter. They don't care about you. And I don't even talk about Francophones. I don't even talk about the Yaoundé regime. Your MP doesn't care about you. They don't care. When I continue begin die, shit, no why blast them. They don't care about you. You know why they don't care about you? Because you don't care about yourself. Yes. You don't care about yourself. So why should they care about you? When I don't pressure them for make a statement. When I don't call them, call their office, tell your parliamentarian, your MP, your senator to make a statement for condemn the terrorist attack. You yourself, you don't condemn them before you expect your MP. You yourself where you dodge the bullet. You yourself where they shoot na your Pekin. You don't condemn them. You don't call a spade a spade. No. So who should fight for you? You are the hero you've been waiting for. When I want you to know for the wait me America can't wipe on the last. America need to come. Great Britain need to come. No man who can wipe your last after you don't motor. You should don't for the case, you should don't for the for the next 22 years. It goes stinking not only for you. You one inside that place where you there for the. No save yourself. No save your enemy. She don't forget the weight. Things say some miracles. It go can't happen. Manna. It go fall from the skies. Toilet tissue go automatically can't wipe on a last. Where white man they send them from America. Una she don't begin wait time. Una own Anglophone Cameroonians them. The same people the way they suffer the terrorist attack. They not even bring themselves to condemning the terrorism. So where are we going? When I see the small march with the march for Kumba today, I be thinking the whole of Kumba go come out, but no, they don't come out them. Some people they should on them, they even laugh at the one the way they come out. And then the one the way they even come out, they fear them for even call Amber boys them, saying Amber boys them. They fear them. And then when they were even call Amber, they call the word supposed to be na Ambazonia terrorism. People the way they even did them for Yaoundé, people the way they even did abroad. There is still fear for column. It's terrorism. Some person definitely say they only know how to call US senators and MPs because they expect, because when I think so a problem now white man for sovereign for una not believe at all in una own capabilities. Una not believe in una own convictions. Say you fit move Mount Fako. Say you as an individual, you fit change things them for your community, change your life. You start with your own life, then change your family life. Then change situations for your community, for your village, even now for your street, and then your country, and then you can move the world. That's how it happens. But when I not get una courage in your convictions, when I not get una even conviction self, when I not even get una plans, when I not even know una what una want. Always una know na say una the begin. No wonder una be over religious people than for Africa. Because una only the wait na different thing, na divine intervention, because una lazy for do the work where it be required for achieve the results where una want them. Una only want a miracle. If it pass una for miracle, una call white man. America this, Europe this, even European Union, it don't condemn them for Twitter. American embassy don't condemn them. France von Kat don't condemn them. But see, RTV journalists, they talk, say, unarmed gunmen. Wonder foolish international idiots. Unarmed gunmen. Chai. Awashan. Okay, my contributor. So now, say, may we listen to this part where one of the victims, then where they killed him yesterday, in name na Remy. Unfortunately, say, at the laugh. Not in a laughing matter, but unfortunately, in a situation where now what I don't pass Gary, my country people. So they killed Remy yesterday. Ambazonia terrorists, they kill him. He pan a carpenter from Kumba. Now me meant for even post this one for, he post on for Facebook, but it then for na YouTube video. So I go play them straight from me meant for a YouTube channel. I go play the video, now the video that for them. May we listen, na eyewitness report. Remy, he papa, they kill he Pekin. Ambazonia terrorists, the murder he Pekin yesterday. Okay? May we listen to ye. Ego give una. May we listen to the first 1 minute and 6 seconds only. And ego explain for una what will happen for Kumba yesterday. And then if I need to, I go interject for explain one or two things. My country people them.
Yeah, of course I know.
Everyone thinks she's so interesting. She just has.
Yesterday, when I did my place to go down the street for a speech. So when I was at the workplace, because I'm a carpenter, I see some 4 bikes they pass. So down that 4 bikes and pass, they will come.
Una yeah.
12 of them. Because each bike will carry 3 of them. Any man they will come. Then the other person will carry another explosive. Yes. So they pass, so no see the wrong go. Because they come, they pass the other side. No see the wrong go. You know, make 5 minutes, they come back. As they come back, we give a down, we will only look which is the go. Just that year comes. They start shoot. Okay. They don't shoot, they don't make prayer up to 5 minutes. As they don't shoot, they don't go them back. They still pass now the very road they come. They don't come on now. And so, okay, I can't check which they pass for obvious things at the opposite direction. The one come and told my woman now for road. So my friend for corner here, we don't carry the kid.
So my contributor, when I don't hear now one of the eyewitnesses then that where it did talk. When I don't hear wait way he don't explain them for now. Say he be see the picking the way they pass because he be there for workplace and he been a carpenter. And as he be there for your workplace, he see the picking them where they pass. He knows that there will be 12 of them because he be count now 4 bikes. And each of those bikes, it will carry 3 amber boys. Okay? Now he talk, he see them because he be there for a workplace, he be carpenter. Do you think? And he identify them, say they carry guns. In case una no be here and fine. Maybe I wind am back, I play them again for una. Now just the volume, it no be great, but una listen from the beginning, una listen which we talk how many boys they be, and how he see them, and they be carry weapons. Now listen.
What happened yesterday?
Yesterday, when I did my place people down the street for a rich bridge. So when I returned from my place, because I'm a carpenter.
You be carpenter.
I see some 4 bikes.
4
pass.
bikes.
So down that 4 bikes and pass, they will come.
When I hear no, it say I see some 4 bikes they pass. And time with the 4 bikes they pass, they be there with guns. Okay. May we pause the story right there. For when they talk Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Wait till be think say the 4 bikes with 12 amber terrorists there on top carrying guns as he talk them. Wait till be think say they will go do. What's how you think people think say they picking the terrorists they go? Sorry, sir, they laugh again now because it passed my power. What's how you be think say the boys that they go? If you think say they be going to go whole farm, or they be going to go cut banana for farm, or they be going for school for go learn with the guns the way they carry them, and then 12 they pass, boo, 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 and then it be comfortable if find place you don't say they're surely gonna go kill a kelebe because a kelebe life no matter, but Black Lives Matter. Yes, me they go kill a kelebe. Yes, that one see me for whose side. I don't care. Me they go kill a different man. No be me. They go kill him. They don't already pass me. They me fine. Whoever they go meet up and for that road they kidnap him, they kill him. It no concern me. Not the mentality that. Make you listen to the next part of the video, my country people. I know they laugh this part pain because it day in serious pain. But we will listen to the next part of this video from 3 minutes 56 seconds, and they will only listen them for a few seconds. When I listen.
Yes, I don't just take her. Say, man, picking a man picking. Yes, my mom stayed the hospital. I said, no, me too, I get for the whole heart. No man, the hot. Yes, maybe the CPU then you lost their picking. I know they ever feel them because I know you never touch me. The way you don't touch you, that time you know say this will be hot.
When I don't hear, now you talk him, no be me I talk him. For any person where a one watch him, if you go back for YouTube, go find the video. Now the title that for the video. Go for YouTube, go find the video. You watch them all. If you want to finish, watch the video. It talks about it. It talks say, if he never touch you, you no go feel him. It be the year na year other people that they lost their picking them, but they no be know because it no be don't touch you. Now ye talk with your own mouth, no be me I talk him. He say it be the year na year other people that they lost their picking them. It no be feel him because it no be don't touch you. But when it touch you, then you go understand. That is the simple truth. And now why that way me, I don't always tell when I'm a country people and say, the easiest and the quickest way for end the Ambazonia terrorism, now for Amber boys them, for mass fire with the atrocities them, make it touch all man. Yes. Amber boys when a mass fire, make it touch all man. Because time with the Amber boys they be passed, the man, if you see them on their Okada, so they now the terrorists say, they be now 4 Okadas and they be 3 each, 3 on top each Okada. Now why do you tell me say there be 12 of them? The pass, he see them as the pass begin go. A few minutes later, he hear gunshots. And then a few minutes later, he see the same Amber boys that can't pass. Then he see school picking and start run the pass. Now for then he drop it towards them because he be carpenter. He start to run to go for that direction where he see school picking and they run the camp. Before one go for the, he see picking where a woman carry for hand they run the camp. Blood everywhere. He carry the picking run go for hospital. They tell you say the condition over be critical. May go for the other hospital. He reach for they take the picking go for theater. They operate on the picking. A few minutes later, or maybe about an hour or so later, they come back and tell you say your picking don't give up the ghost. The picking die for your hands. Why? Because that picking in life no matter. It no matter. That picking at the Ekelebe where Amber boys be passed go shoot them. That way you be see them. You no talk. You no call military. You no do nothing. You no alert your neighbors. You no do nothing. Because black lives doesn't matter to black people. Because your life is no matter to you. Because your neighbor life is no matter. Because your neighbor life no matter to you, now exactly the same reason that way your life is no matter to your neighbor. And it no matter to you. And your life is no matter to me. Because you don't decide, say, your life is no matter for yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, I sure say you see a cockroach. Where the features can squeeze them, throw them, like your Pekin, Remy. Poor guy. Now the Pekin, where they sorry them. Nobody not their parents them, where they no fit fight for the Pekin them. Nobody not their family members them, where they don't deny them for fight for the Pekin their rights. When they see that they can systematically, every single day, can move una one by one, they go to kill them. When they see them, when they do nothing. When they not even bring themselves for talk say na amba kill my Pekin. Because say, I know that person will kill my Pekin. If una one when I can't carry me, go finish kill them. But I go tell una the truth say na amba kill my Pekin. They don't get them the courage. So when she done cockroaches, they will kind of squash una one after the other. Because una no get backbone, spineless. I no be wait, me Amber touch me twice. Amber touch me one time. I talk saying a lie. I no go she don't quiet. Even me where they talk so, I no go pretend for yes I be hero. Me I no be denounce Amber in the beginning because Amber no be don't touch me. Now the truth that Amber no be don't touch me. But the thing that say, I no be wait, me Amber touch me twice. Before I speak up, before I denounce them. If I see evil one time, I denounce them. One time, immediately I come face to face with that evil. I know the wait till it touch my neighbor and then it comes to say it can't touch me personally for the core before I start crying. No. And I need to back down to any threats where they threaten me. I go make sure say I speak my mind. I go make sure say I tell the truth. And I go make sure say I denounce them to the highest possible level. For Facebook publicly, I go stand on the rooftops and I go shout them. I go sing them in song. I go do anything where I feel do for denounce the evil. And I go call the evil exactly what it is. I go call them, say terrorism. And I go look them in the eye. And I go say, na Ambazonia terrorists. They try to kill me. And I no go be cowardly about it. Now the difference that between me and Una nkunyams them for ground for Cameroon. Where Una life no matter. Una life no matter. Now why there any person if you can shoot Una pass Gringoi. Whether na military, whether na ambao, who cares? I don't care. You don't care. The world doesn't care. Yaounde man no care. Bamleke man no care. Wondo man no care. Bakosi man no care. Grafi man no care. Bakosi man no care. Wondo man no care. Balondo man no care. No one cares about you because you don't care about yourself. That way you see they can't begin pass the go kill people them. So people them inside the same Kumba. What did you do? You continue, begin saw your plan. Who cares? Now the response that way you get them. I don't care. They go kill a different man, not be me. I don't care. They go kill him. I don't care. So they don't go kill him. You want to look, now Remy, they shoot him. They shoot him for hand, they shoot him for belly. They no survive him. Who cares? Who cares? Black life doesn't matter. Especially to black people. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Bassa man no care. Francophone man no care. Anglophone man no care. Bakpere man no care. Momo man no care. No man no care about you because you don't care about yourself. Let me continue my broadcast. Whether this thing don't freeze in a freeze so my country people now give me 1 second. Okay. You don't finally decide to obey my orders. So now if you see over there, that statement say he say, I mean for say, he saw that pa Remy, he papa, he be see the killers for he pikin before they go kill he pikin, he be see the killers them. And he no be do anything. He no talk anything. He no do anything. Now what that way happen? He no do anything. He no talk anything. but they be see the people the way they go kill you picking. I don't already share this picture. I hope so when I don't see him. This picture for this Reme, that Reme name, Namba Constance. I hope so when I see him properly. This one, it happened. So for that same Fiango for Kumba. Exactly 1 year ago. Now the poor Reme that. Ma show na in that. Now see, now what this way, Amber terrorists they do for you. Now I food that. After they deal with you. Now the Reme face that. After Ambazonia terrorists, they don't torture you. They be asked for 2 million francs ransom from me after they kidnap you. His family managed to pay 1 million. They release you on the 14th of October 2020. Then we come for a hospital. Now they take these pictures. I'll be broadcast about them. I don't share this link in there for this country people page. When I go for there, when I access them, now the link that when I go read the story about that woman, okay. So at the why we at the show when that story now because of it, say Kumba people they deserve what happened for them yesterday. They just reap now the rewards, the fruits of their own labor, because that woman they been a nursery school teacher. Time when Amber boys become kidnapped, they ask for ransom. Who cares? Now the question that Kumba people, who cares? How many of you become to his aid? How many of you be denounced Ambazonia terrorism that time? No man, who cares? And then when one can tell we say Black Lives Matter. Who cares? No man no care about you because no care about one neighbor. And because you no care about your neighbor no fit care about you. That way they become for this Madame Constance. That way Amber boys they do this for you. Ask yourself, you, Remy, Papa, and all that people the way they killed they are picking them yesterday. Ask yourself, say, what did you do and what did you say? Because that time it never happened for you. So you no care. You no be care then. I hope so you go care now. Because of that one, now you're picking. Or now your favorite nephew. Or now your sister picking or whatever. Now maybe you go care. I hope say you care now. I hope say when I go denounce the terrorism now, I hope say when I go call them exactly what it will be. Now, I tell you another thing will happen. When I see this school picking them, all this picking the way they do on a picture right now. Now from exactly the same school where Amber they go kill that school picking them yesterday. But this one it happened now for January 2020, when just a few months ago, on the 21st of January, 10 months ago. All these beginners so now victims were Ambazonia terrorists. They can't kidnap them for the same school, Mother Francisca School. Innocent picking them. Amber boy they can kidnap 23 of them. Carry and go for bush. Because they can't kidnap now they are picking them. You know what the parents they do? The parents they literally go for military, go hold their hand, drag them, go for that bush. Military go kill 2 of the Amber terrorists. They bring their picking them back. I come with evidence. Now, one of the terrorists that way they be kill them on that day. One of the guys the way he be kidnapped those picking them. Now in that, I named that for people that they want to know him. Now in that, Esok Nkonje or Namokonje. Now I named that the bunny for 1999, small picking, April 1999, just about 20 or 21 years or whatever. Student. Now in that, what's me how talk? No, I named that Ejandu Bandelo. Andu Bandelo na in that. I hope so na fisi am na ID card that time they come kumaisi they take ID card. So I come with evidence. They be kidnapped this Pekin from that same school. The parents of that Pekin they suddenly start care about Ambazonia terrorism. So then that them drag military go for that bush because they are picking them day for day. Military go rescue they picking them. They shit on them. They still not denounce Ambazonia terrorism. When I continue for the romance them. When I continue, even for call them saying terrorists, when I deny when I for call them say terrorists, when I use all kind of colorful names them, when I say, oh, na separatist fighters. I hear that thing even yesterday where they talk, even SDO for me, it talk that, no be na SDO, sorry, no be SDO, na the, something of basic, no, I forget, it be been, na the mayor for Kumba or someone, it talk yesterday na so my belly bite. they actually really, they talk say separatist fighters. I ask myself, what did the separatist fighters? What did the separatist fighters? What are they fighting for? Who are they fighting? Now the people in that way they fight. When I see any of the picking away the for years, when I see they carry gun. What's their weapons there? That's go back, pen and pencil. Now the weapons that one are the fighter. Say separatist fighters. At least now they call and say separatist fighters. If you go back for 2017, 2018, they will call and say our boys, our boys. Those our boys. Now so they will call them then. Today they will call them those barlock picking them. At least the language don't change. Because when I don't see pepper, when I don't enjoy the fruits of my labor. Some I contribute them. Before I want go, well, we don't day life now. I don't know how many minutes, so maybe I check them. We don't day life now for 1 hour 15 minutes, which is a long time. I know go make this live broadcast, make it past 1.5 hours. So in the next 15 minutes or so, we'll go round up. So I want to play this video for Una. This video will be about 13 minutes long, but I know we'll play all the video and then we'll go wrap up and then we'll call it a day. Now some random woman, now pastor, will be based for Douala. I don't know ye from anywhere, but today I'll be watching live broadcast and I decide to share them for our page and I don't cut the video. I go play them for here. When I watch and listen to it, this was grandson, it get for talk for we, and then I go wrap up. I go add my own 1 or 2 words for day, and then we'll go wrap up the live broadcast. So, my country people, them, when I listen.
You know, I am Reverend Apostle Eris Mary. I am an apostle in Cameroon. I am born a Cameroonian from the Northwest region, precisely from Bamenda. And I am sick and tired, and I must speak today. I'm not speaking today as a citizen of Cameroon. I'm not speaking like a southern Cameroonian. I am speaking as an ambassador of God in Cameroon. I am speaking as an ambassador of heaven, standing in the land of Cameroon. I am speaking as God's vessel in a nation where I stand to represent him. I am speaking as an ambassador in a nation where my assignment is. I am speaking as God's servant in my nation. I come today in pain. I come in tears because too many things are going wrong and they continue to go wrong. And yet we have time to worship, and I think this is time that we have to see manifestation of our God, and it's about time the church stop hiding behind speaking in tongues and jumping hallelujah. It's about time the church wake up to the truth and wake up to reality. It's time. It's time, and I am not afraid to speak today. I have been quiet, and I have been waiting, hoping that the fathers of the land will speak, and nobody is saying nothing, and I am standing as God's vessel.
Thank you for playing to my contributor them. I like that particular thing where he talk and say, he don't waiting for the fathers of the land to speak, but no one is saying anything. That is true. We don't wait for people the way they're supposed to be our leaders. Them they're supposed to be whether not political leaders, whether not religious leaders, traditional leaders. But where are they? I don't always ask this question. Who's are the Anglophone leaders the day? Where them they? Who's were so-called leaders the day? They should on them quiet, mute. And now one of the reasons that when I get a character like myself, I be born of a necessity for someone for speak on behalf of the silent majority. If we will get a decent press for Cameroon, where they report these atrocities them. If we get good political leaders the way they could denounce this kind of atrocities them. If we get people them in positions of power where they fit talk while picking the listen. First of all, we're not for day for this political situation and this terrorism where they happen for Cameroon. We're not for the day. That's one. Secondly, even if we be there for this kind of political situation, me and not forever come up, my services and my activism and not forever be needed, because everything when I get from me, when I forget them from when I political leaders, when I forget them from the elites traditional leaders, now forget them, from the lawyers, the teachers, the parliamentarians, the senators, and all of those things. But because they be woefully incompetent, and many of them, they support Amber, whether passively or actively. They support them. They condone, even by their silence. It means that they support. Wait the way they happen. They know who can't kill picking them where they did for school. And then you get the chief, the parliamentarians, the MPs, the senators, the political leaders, then they know if you bring themselves to even calling that an act of terror against ordinary civilians. They cannot even do that. And that is why it would be necessary for someone like me for be born, for can't tell una this truth. That is why my activism would be born, because there was a need, there was a vacuum. Where there is demand, me, I just come for supply them. I be realized that there is a demand for tell the truth. Because of 2017, 18, 19, not only Amber, 2017 and 18, not only Amber, if they for Facebook, they became monopoly for social media. But now, make this lady continue for a few more minutes. When I listen.
And my heart is heavy. And if you're a Cameroonian or you're a citizen of the kingdom, share the video. Share the video. Because somebody have to say something.
That's true.
This nonsense. When the fight started, they said the lawyers were fighting, the teachers were fighting. And I was in that fight 100%. And then suddenly I heard is Ambazonia. I don't know what Ambazonia is. I want them to explain to me, because I don't know exactly who they are and what they are doing and who is their leader and what is their assignment. Can somebody come on this page and educate me well who Ambazonians are? I want to know exactly what is going on in Cameroon. I want to know what is happening in the southwest region. Some of us, I cannot go home. I cannot go home. They burned my father's house. They called me to give 15 million francs. The Ambazonian called me to give ransom of my father 15 million after I've kidnapped him, tortured him, burned down his house. Now, I took it quietly. At least it's a house they burnt. They burned down a house. But today they cut children. This boy child could be my son. This girl could be my daughter. I have children. If you kill your own, who are you? Who are Ambazonians? Who are you people?
Okay, my contributor, I just want to jump in a few minutes, because it talks something where it be very important. It talks a time where they become kidnapping papa, they ask for 15 million ransoms. Ish don't you quiet. There lies the problem. Ish don't you quiet. They bully them, they threaten them, they burn their house, they do all those things. It succumb to all those threats. And because they succumb to the threats, it allow the monster for grow. The monster come on now, it attack the next person and then the next person. And because as they attack the people that remain them silent, the monster, it continue for grow. It don't grow reach for level way now. It no fit even contain them. The people themselves where they create the monster, they no fit contain them. Now it be forced for can't talk, because water don't pass Gary. It don't reach for the level where the monster, it don't be too big. Yes, where they carry cutlass, enter school, chap here people them, cut school picking head, open fire randomly at school picking them. Now the only thing that way is forcing them for can't talk. But then I still get for thank this lady so much, because at least it talk. And it's never too late. At least it talk now. How many other victims the day, like ye, like me, wait till today, there still be cowards for even talk like this lady they talk now? How many the day? How many? Millions. Millions of such victims a day. Imagine, say, if all those millions of victims, they can begin to tell their stories one after the other. Just talk your story. They not talk to me, even carry gun, go fight Amber. Just talk your story. Be brave enough to say, yes, now Amber Borden for this place. Now the beginning name this, now this person. Me, I don't talk my own, but I know if you call the names, because me, I don't personally send some of the food them to the grave. Yes. And you need to mess now with all kind of people then. Some people the day you need to mess with. I don't send a bunch of the one that they can't attack me the day under the grave. They don't even get a full grave. They get a shallow grave. Nonsense. But if you allow them, because you believe, say, your life it no matter, or your neighbor, or no matter. Now your own matter. So now you don't pay the ransom. You move your papa, then you run. You take and go for Yaoundé or Douala. They don't come burn your house. You say, okay, they don't burn the house. I no go talk me. And I go should not be quiet because say, at least my papa they alive. Now what did I be concerned about? At least that one the only property if we build another house. Okay. But you don't indirectly, unwillingly, but you don't help them for grow. You pay them ransom, maybe so. You don't subsidize them. You don't actually finance terrorism for your country. If you finance the terrorism, so they move your papa, and then you work hard for destroy, for make sure that they no benefit from that kidnapping for ransom, from that criminal act. Then you could do your country a service. Then you could make sure say you spare the next victims them. But because you decide for remain quiet, it continue. They go now for the next person, and then the next person too. After they can attack you, you can go run. It no talk, it no fight back. They become emboldened. The terrorists, they grow wings. They go now for the next person. They strike, they attack the next person, and then the next person, and then the next person. Before you know it, Ayafo Florence. Before you know it, Kumba Massacre. You get Balangi. You get the Munyenge. You get the massacres, the plenty. May we listen to this lady a few more minutes.
I am in Douala. Douala is full of Southwesterners and Northwesterners. But how are we hiding in La Republique? Ambazonia, come out and tell me who you are. Who are you people? Who are we? Explain to me who exactly are you? I am sick and I am tired. I need them to come and tell me if it's a sect, if it's a cult. We need to know. Enough is enough. Every man of God come out from that pulpit. Shut up, close that Bible. Come on, take the Bible to the street. We are done with this right now. We are done with this right now. Let them tell us. Because I see people marching in Texas. I see people marching in Maryland. I see people marching in Germany. And they say they are Ambazonians with flag. If you are in Texas, stop the fake people. All these people marching on Facebook in Ambazonians. Some say they are Ambazonians, and I see them all on Facebook Live. Come back home. Take that march to Douala. Take that march to Kumba. Go to Kumba. Pay your flight, go to Kumba. Pay your flight, go to Bamenda. Let me inform you people. If you are real, who is your leader? We are sick of these fake people hiding in some small holes in America, hiding in Germany, hiding in Belgium. The last time I checked, Nelson Mandela did not win his country by hiding in another country. But today, where are you guys? You are hiding and making Facebook Live on your bed. At least you have a bed. The people you are intoxicating to go out and fight, they don't have a bed to sleep. They don't have houses. And I can't go home. We can't go. They are threatening me every day. On a daily basis, they call me. They want me not to come to the Northwest. You know, I have to send contribution. And you sit there and you say you're an Ambazonia in America walking the streets of Dallas, Texas. Why would you not walk there? At least the streets in Texas is gold. Now it doesn't have potholes. Go out and march. Ambazonians in Texas, go and march. That your court is killing people. This is your court killing people. Share this video as much and let it get to all those people in Texas marching. You want to march? Come home. You want to say you are a come home, come home. Come home. The war is in Northwest. The war is in Southwest, not in Maryland. Come home. Come home. Leaders, you call yourself what nonsense, useless leaders, useless people, blood suckers, sect. I know of the Anglophone crisis. Yes, we were marginalized. Yes, we know our stuff. I don't know where the separation came. God have not told me about separation. Yet we have pastors hiding and calling separation and yet praying to God. And said God said they should separate. For 4 years, we have had orphans. We have had widows. Houses have been burnt. I went to Nigeria. I saw young Cameroonians, ladies are prostitutes in Nigeria. Men sleep with them for how much? For 5 naira. They are sleeping with our girls in Nigeria. And you sit in America, your children go to school, you go to your job, and when you finish having your job, you look for the spare time, you're not working your slavery, and then you go to the street, you want to march. Most of Americans they are on asylum, they can't come home, and they are instigating this fight from their comfort zone. Why can't they come home and fight? If this fight is real, why can't they come? Look at those children dying. You are the ones sending money to support them. You are the one instigating all this nonsense. When they kidnapped my father, they said they instructed them from America. What? Can somebody define me, Ambazonia? Who are they? Is it a spirit? Are they demons? Who exactly are they? What do they represent? What is their assignment? Because right now, if you say Ambazonians and Southern Cameroonians, and Southern Cameroonians are not safe in your presence, who are you? I release thunder in the midst of that wicked council of anyone or man or woman of God that come on Facebook and stand with a stupid flag, and our kids are being killed, slaughtered by your own folks. What a shame. What an abomination. What a disgrace. I am ashamed. I am ashamed of you Anglophones hiding in America, calling yourself, we are Ambazonians. What Ambazonians? You are useless people. If you are indeed somebody that's important, why are you not in Bamenda? Why are you not in Kumba? Why are you not in Boya? Why are you not in Limbe? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding in Maryland? Why are you hiding in Maryland? Come home. Witches and wizards, come home. Come home. Come home. Witchcraft council, come home. If you are real, come home. Our children are dying, come home and march. Our children are being starved every day. Come home and march. Our God, husbands are killed. Come home and march. Come home and march. Come home and march. What is this? What nonsense is this? And everybody is scared of you guys. Everyone is afraid to speak.
Exactly.
Cameroonians, it's time for you to wake up.
Exactly.
Stop it. Let the Ambazonia come out and define themselves. You can't fight a battle without direction. You can't fight a battle without direction. When, my God, we had, what are you talking about? Like, really? Who fights for their nation out of their nation? Who does that? I am warning all those stupid people hiding in America, calling themselves leaders of Ambazonia, having their secret stupid meeting, conniving and making rubbish, and you are the ones sending those ex-convicts, those thieves, those school dropouts to stop our kids from going to school. You are the one. You are the one. Nonsense, bullshit, useless things. What nonsense? What nonsense is this? Do you see those children? You caused them. People in Ambazonia in America, you caused this killing. You caused the death of those children. You say it's La Republic? The last time I checked, we are all here in Douala. Why did La Republic not shoot those people in Douala? Why did La Republic not kill the Ambazonians that you say Ambazonia in Yaoundé? Why did they not shoot them? Why did they not shoot them? You shoot your own, you cut the head of your baby, and yet where is the future? Where is the future? What are we talking about here? I'm not afraid of no Ambazonian. Wake up and tell me, are you not tired of drinking blood? Are you not tired of sucking blood? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of sending children home, become parents without parents? Are you not tired of seeing women becoming widows? Are you not very soon the girls in Bamenda will not even have husbands because you have killed all their husbands? When the people march, when the lawyers march, when the teachers march, I didn't see anybody killed like now. Today they kidnapped. They went to my father's house, kidnapped my father, took him to the bush. How can Ambazonia go and kidnap an old man? This man is 70 years. And then you ask me 15 million. And then you say I should call you and say I am an Ambazonian. I am not an Ambazonian. I am not your sect. Ambazonia is a sect. If they are not set, let them come out and show us their leader. Let the leader go down to Southwest and stay in his house. Let the leader go to Northwest and stay in his house. Let the leader go out and march with the people. Let the leader stand up and speak from their land. You can't be fighting out and say you are afraid. You are afraid of who? If you know you are right, come home. Come home. I am not with you. Come home. Father took him to the bush.
Thank you, my sister. I hope so when I don't listen to it with our sister again for talking. So I just want to play for now this one quick audio. Now it come out from the world of Amba. Now one of the fake pastors, Christensia Asong from Maryland, where they leave this audio, they give a warning to teachers, students, and the like about school. He be send this audio out now just about 2 days before this terrorist attack for Kumba. When I listen to all the amber fools, they always talk say this so, or whether they try for talk say this so now Cameroon government or whatever nonsense they always talk. When I listen.
Salute all Ambazonians them for ground zero, diaspora, wherever you may be. I send this strong warning for everybody where they for Ambazonia, especially for Fako County, Victoria, Boya, Antico, and Moyoka, Eddie now. Special warning for all teachers, students, principals, and headmaster them. Una violate this no school order from the interim government led by Dr. Sako Ikome.
I hope say that one will be clear enough, but may just continue for the next few seconds when I listen.
I send una this warning. Say when restoration forces they pick you, you know what like to it will do you. We don't talk say no school. If una value una life and una picking their lives.
When I hear no, I hope so those threats they be abundantly clear. Now what that way Ambazonia terrorism it be all about. That is it. It be clear. Now only one party. Even though some people they talk about how dialogue, negotiated settlement or whatever. Now only one party for this nonsense. It don't ban picking them, they no go school. Only one. And now only one party, they don't always try to stop picking them, they no go school. Only one. And I want to congratulate all man. Check out cry. They don't just alert. We say we don't pass that 1,000 point. We don't share more than 1,000 times. I thank you now. Because it be very important to share the message. Because for every time when you share the message, I feel guarantee you say at least 10 people then they will see them from that your one share where you share them. So when 1,000 people they share them, will get an opportunity for at least for reach 10,000 people then for this live broadcast alone. So congratulations for all the country people the way they don't share them. I thank you plenty. So now before I want go, I want me to understand this so when I've been at the heroes the way when I want them. So when you look, you talk say, Papa God, help me for this situation. When I talk say, Papa God, why did the key were picking them? When I talk say, Papa God, this and that. You been at the hero where you want them. You been at the hero where you wait for. No man, no magic. You need to come out from no side for can't help you. You either work for help yourself or you remain, you die. Now the simple truth that, and politicians they know can't tell you the truth. No man for Cameroon government no can't tell you the truth because they be politicians them, because they need your vote. Me, I no care whether you vote for me or you no vote for me. I never ever stand for no election. And if the day ever reach where I ever stand for any election, I will still tell una the truth. And then when I would decide to choose the truth, una go for the lie people the way they continue for lie una. Now una choice. So no man need to come, no miracle need to come. For can help una for the situation una day in. Una see the amber boy they pass. They carry guns. They go kill your neighbor. You no call for help. When they don't finish all your neighbors then, you could be at the next one in line. And there where they go come for you too, no man no go day for call for help for you. No man no go cry for you. Because if your neighbor in life it no matter for you, then your own life it no matter for you. Because we get to be in our brothers' keepers. And the one problem that way, we not get them for Cameroon. Because I go tell una that one say now una get them because I no grow me for that culture. Where for man forget that kind of bad heart for your own neighbor. Where they pass with gun go kill your neighbor. You shouldn't you look him. You know if you even raise alarm. You know if you talk. You know if you cough. You know if you do nothing. Now I no grow me for that kind system. I grow for country where if my neighbor there in pain. Me, I feel the pain. They kill only one British man on the streets for the country. Here had the whole country go cry. But for Cameroon, they feel wipe one at 3,000. Put them on the streets. They feel wipe one all put them on the streets. No man no go care because you yourself you no care. And the truth that. So the final word today, na say wait, the black life for Cameroon it no matter because every time a black person it take a look in the mirror. It is seen a cockroach. And cockroach no matter. If your life no matter for you, it go matter now for who? For American man. for Donald Trump. That when I see they do the same thing for that other teacher, for Kumba, for that same fiango, we no care. They don't can kidnap Kenya for that school first for this January 2020. We no care until it can't happen for you. Like that Pisces talk. If it never happened for you, you no fit understand. And you no go understand different man in pain until it happened for you. So the best thing and the only way for eradicate Ambazonia terrorism now for hurt every single Anglophone Cameroonian, for make them understand the meaning of terrorism. Now the only way that where they go turn to black legs. Because for now, they not go turn to black legs because some of themselves have the decision benefit from the Amber terrorism. And one of the things that I still wait for some information for come in before I can broadcast them about the real reason why Amber they target that school. And they not only target that school once, they target the school several times. Because now the second time in this 2020, where Amber boys they go attack that school. The question is, why? We know say some financial deal be there between the school and the people the way they carry out that terrorist atrocity. There was some financial deal. There must have been. No school know the way they operate. Even a Catholic, even CPD and parliamentarians and politicians and with SDF want them. They get financial and profitable deal with Amber Boy for them for whole election. They go bribe Amber Boys and for leave and make the whole election. So why did they use Amber for sabotage their political rivals? Now the truth that. Una 1 minute countryman can't tell una say shit the smell. Now the truth that plenty people they don't find way for benefit from this Anglophone crisis, and then when I there for you, the talk say, no, me probably do this, me ya on the man do this, me ya on the man do that. When now wuna the sponsor am, now wuna the support am, now wuna the feed am, they grow. So I in the next few days then I get another topic where I want can talk for una. I be think say I go can talk for una this weekend about that topic. But now this Kumba palava, it don't can derail the whole issue, and this Kumba palava, it don't can make I actually change my mind about one or two things. So what I want can talk about now this issue for dialogue and so-called negotiation with the Ambazonia terrorists. They actually get a plan where they go on right now. Some individuals they work on where it looks similar to the All Anglophone Conference. So the one for bring all Anglophones of all different factions and for assemble them for what they call them, say a peace conference where it go happen for Ghana. So, and they invite me into that initiative yesterday after the Kumba school massacre. I exit the forum and I tell them, say, I no get nothing for do with people the way they no fit even condemn a terrorist attack where they can't kill school picking them inside school. I no get nothing for do with them. I no want their peace. Say we go fight Amber on the battlefield until the last man standing. No dialogue, no negotiation with terrorists. Now what did I tell them? And I exit the group. So I can't talk now about that particular initiative for peace or whatever for Ghana and other people the way they work. I talk about dialogue and negotiations or whatever. And then we will make sure say make all our black legs and country people will know who's how we will stand. But before I want also go, as I've done already alert una before, me una understand so una countryman they go for Bolo and they go for America. I'm going to work all over North and South America for my new role when I'm consulting role. And yes, so I'm not going to get as much chance for go live as often. For can't talk with my country people then. As I talk for now, right now, I don't already there for my news station. And one of the difficulties that I had to go through at the moment with internet connection and one or two other things the way I still trying to put them in place. So maybe when I just bear when I countryman, times the good day way I know if you come online for extended periods of time, maybe 4 or 5 days, depending on the workload, and then I will surely just come on for weekends. Then when my workload it don't reduce, I don't take on a lot more work from what I to do for London. So now one of the reasons that way I no could be online as often. And for people the way that they always message me, they talk say, oh countryman, this is and that. Sometimes I know lie when I'm a country people. When they disturb me, I disturb instead. You get some information for Sunshine some man. Instead of just go for Facebook or Sunshine, you send them for me. You don't need my approval. You don't need me for sign off on that Sunshine. Now your Sunshine. Now you don't do the investigation. If you be 100% convinced, especially if you get evidence, say this person is sponsor terrorism for your country, broadcast the damn thing. You don't need my authorization or my permission. Some person can tell me, say, no, countryman, but you're my mentor. I tell you, I'll not be your mentor. I don't mentor una for more than 2.5 years. Even if you're there for university by now, if you don't get a degree. Now not time for you for become mentor for other people then. Yes. Not time now for you for become mentor for other people then. Go out there and preach. And do the same black leg is the way me I don't do for una for 2.5 years. Now we're not supposed to take them over now. Make me a rest. I need the rest. Yes. So me when I know the contact me for message me for things and where you feel do one for yourself. I'm not there for wipe no money last. Or Botox or whatever. No, be my job. So if something they hurt you, you know how to channel them. If you get something for talk them, Facebook there for day, create your own fake Facebook account. Go talk them for day. You understand? So, and if you never create your own fake Facebook account and don't know me wait, you still wait for. Because your life no matter. The school picking you the murder for Kumba, they no matter for you. Madam Ayafo Florence, life no matter for you. Now why that wait till today? You never get fake Facebook account. Find your own way for fight back. People they do they fight back in other ways. They give information, intelligence to the military. When I know the difficulty where we get them for kill Ayeke or for kumkumais Ayeke, for carry kumkum, so they go deliver them for Ayebe for Libya, let me be easy. It not be easy. The team will go do that job, come on for Kumba. Go so they go deliver a kumkum. It no easy. Carry kumkum, so they go give that bush where be there for Besali. The worker, the sleep, mosquito, chukuchuku, snake bite, all kinds of things they do you. The fear for many person see you because you know say even the same stupid idiots where you go liberate them. Now so them go call Ayeke tell and say military come Ayeke run. Now so them. Now why there were many operations they need to succeed. You won't go for this one. Now so were on the same people the way they terrorize them. Now so them. Now why they don't tell me? I say I no overcry for Kumba. Kumba know exactly what will happen for them, and to a large extent they deserve them. Yes. Now the only way that for make them turn to black legs now. Now in that. If not kill them, it go harm, it go worry them. It not worry them. The papa for Remy, he says to talk him. Say every year na year, other people then say they don't lose their picking them. You know be no hide the pain. Until they touch you, then you go understand. No mean I say we wish, say me the pain happen for any man. No, we no wish. Say me no me the kill no man the picking. Say me all man feel the pain with Remy family they feel them today. We not wish any person for feel the same agony and pain with me I be feeling time where it can happen for me. But unfortunately, if they not doing so, we are not go join the black leg revolution. We are not go become black legs. Unfortunately, if Amber no can touch you, you not go feel the pain with other people that they feel them. And until you feel the pain with other people that they feel them, you not go try for help them. You not go try for help the situation. And if you not try for help the situation, now who go fix them? No man no go fix them for we. Now we go fix them with yourself. So thank you na plenty my country people. We not go play no national anthem for this live broadcast or anything else. Because this one now a very painful and very sad situation where we're in. So now why that the flag is there at half mast. We need to play national anthem. Thank you na plenty for all the country people the way they don't share them. Julius Patriots, Bakala CFA, AB Moon, Chekavun Kraidai, Mogo Mogo, and all the rest where they here, they watch every single day, all the time, they share, they participate in one way or the other. Ndumbe Krugwe, no man, no fit challenge you for your black legism. In fact, you get 3 black legs. Adamu, I thank you too. Cameroon One Indivisible, I see you. Nelsie Ose, thank you. Yes. Prudentia, Ghislaine, Heavenly Praise. I see all one of my country people then. Nyangala, Usa Susie Sparks Day. Usa all the other black legs today. Yes. Berry Comfort and Same, I see you too. Dion Jane, Ejade Nkeng. All una. My country people then. I salute una. The next time I come live, I could remember for talk about that issue for dialogue and negotiation or whatever. Bali Pekin, I see you too. Yes. See you now shortly, my country people.